everybody. I have a pocket letter to share with you today. This is for Happymailqueen's April challenge, and she had asked for us to create a pocket letter for her. She had mentioned that she really wanted something in like a shabby chic or a more contemporary style. So I decided to kind of go with the shabby chic colors and everything. I used this Bella Rose paper pack making this. So let me show you what I created. It's very hard to get it all in camera because they are quite big, but there will be pictures at the end. So I used some lace that I had picked up at Walmart on the top and the bottom of the page. And the way that's attached is I used dots of hot glue and then dots of multimedia matte in between. So it's adhered all along the edge there. And then I put little strips of paper. These actually, the spots where the holes are actually open up. So there's just little tiny strips of paper, and you have to kind of coax them in a little bit because it is such a long and thin strip. But I put those in there. I edged all my papers with Dusty Attic chalk ink from Prima. So let's start with the top row. This piece of the paper, this was a punch out from a Spellbinders die, and I actually used the negative in my shaker pocket later on. And then this is a Prima flower. I used a little piece of doily on here and then some white thread just to tie a little bow on that one. On this one I layered up a piece of the little paper with a Martha Stewart lace border punch here, and then I used a Studio G alphabet stamp set with some Memento rose, I can't remember what it's something rose ink to stamp out the letters for letter on there. And then I used a Hobby Lobby 3.7 or 0.375 punch to punch out the circles. So this is a quote from a DCWV quote stack. It's different quotes printed on vellum. So I just cut that out and then adhered that to the paper. Here is that shaker pocket. Like I've done before, the shaker pocket has acetate on the front, and then the back side has some vellum, so it's not completely see-through to see anything else that's in your binder with it. I did fill that with some gold seed beads, some clear glitter, some white iridescent, and some shell pink iridescent sequins. So it's got a lot of stuff in there. This, I used a 2-inch scallop circle punch and then an 1.5-inch circle punch and created this little banner. Again, I used that rose ink to stamp the suite, and that is part of the Paper Tray Ink Mega Mixed Messages set. I just masked off the baby that's underneath it, and just so I could just stamp the suite. And then I just used some little pearls that I had in my stash, and I adhered them down with that multimedia matte. On this pocket, I used a scalloped square punch that I had and punched out a dictionary page. And if you look really closely, I hope that focuses on it, where I punched out is for the definition for the word letter on there. Then I created a banner with some strips of paper. There's a strip of paper in the background, and I used a Maya Road wood button just sewn onto there. A couple strips of paper to use banner, some pearls from my stash, and then on this pocket I just This is from Far Far Hill. It was a teapot freebie set. There's several different teapots with it, and I just imported it into my Silhouette software and used my Silhouette to cut around the edge of the teapot so I could adhere that. And then I do decorate up the back side of my pocket letters. So this is the back side of the letter one. Strips of paper, a Fisker scallop punch right here, strip of paper for the banner, a little scallop circle punched from some paper. And I think that's actually from the French country stack on that piece, but I'm not entirely sure. This I had printed out on my computer. It's just a letter icon that comes in Photoshop Elements. Wood heart is from Kaisercraft. Another Prima lace flower here. And again, on the back side, there's lace on the top and the bottom with it. This is where I used another of the negative pieces from the shaker on this piece, and then I used a Prima wood butterfly in the center of that. A large scallop circle. I have several of these punched out of like a cream color and a gray color cardstock just for use in backgrounds and stuff like that. And then I used Memento Luxe gray flannel ink to stamp this Kaisercraft stamp. Because of the vellum, so you can't see the sequins and stuff so well on the back side of this, I did add a few banners there. There is another piece of doily, the other half from that one on the front. I punched a circle from the paper with one of the patterns on it. Used a little bit of ribbon from my stash and then some pearls. This is just a large size banner from the paper. This one's another one of the scallop squares that is cut from that dictionary, and on this one it's the word happy. Some strips of paper from this collection, and then this sticker is a Heidi Grace word sticker, and it's kind of bubbled up with some clear epoxy on it. And then on the final pocket is just some more banners from the paper collection. So that is my pocket letter for Happymailqueen, and I really hope she likes it. I'm not really, I love shabby chic, but I'm not really shabby chic. So I do hope she likes that. Anyway, I will link below to her challenge. Be sure to go check out for all the details and rules and everything else like that. And I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye!